as most of you know, I'm Kerry and this is Jen. We started a community fridge nearly 4 years ago now in February. We prevent food from going to landfill. That's our main
objective.
Yeah, objective, absolutely.
But also it started off with doing food parcels for vulnerable families in and around the area, and then noticed how people were loving the fact of actually meeting people when they were coming to chat as they were getting food as well. So that kind of took off, and now I think Jen's got our figures.
Yeah, now we do on average about 30 parcels a week for vulnerable families that might not be able to come to the fridge. And we go out and deliver those, or Kerry does an awful lot of delivery, so they all get delivered to those people, and they could be from people for literally ones or twos to families of up to 6, something like that. So we do those weekly, some of those are twice weekly. We feed just over 300 mouths, potentially a week, just from we open twice a week, we open on a Sunday and a Wednesday. So from the food that we produce, it's an average about 300 mouths a week that we feed, which is amazing, totally amazing. And we actually cover, where initially we were called the 3 parishes, we now actually cover 41 different areas around Oxfordshire, from Bicester to Lawn, 41 different places. So that we now touch amazing numbers of people. And lots of people that do come to us do say that we are the best community fridge. And a lot of that is not just what we're able to offer, it is literally the conversation that we can have with people in the queues. You know, they brighten our days, we hope that we brighten their days as well. We noticed an awful lot of people through lockdown, you know, where people were demoralised, all of those sort of things, and then now people have come out of their shells. I don't even live in the village. I know more people in the village than I do from where I live, so which is fantastic. Everyone's so
spend more of your free time in the
I
village,
do spend more of my time in the village. So it's really sort of welcoming. We also do an awful lot. We're trying to fundraise as well, as we all are.
So we tend to do a couple a year, don't we?
Yeah.
So we do the car boot sale around the May, which has been really successful. Yeah, that raises us quite a lot of money, around 1,000 to about £1,500. Yeah, and then normally try and do a live music night in here, which has been really successful.
Which is again about sort of 1,300. About we sort of.
And that kind of pays for our electricity, hire of the hall here through the winter months. And just outgoing costs. We've got again volunteers. You can't respect volunteers enough. People go out of their way. We don't give fuel money. They go so far in doing our collections again, because we're in a village. Banbury, Oxford, Bicester, Brackley, all over the place, just to go and collect this food for everybody to come and take.
We've got over 40 volunteers now involved with either the collections or helping on days.
And we collect our food from various sorts of places, so various supermarkets to Nando's to KFC to Pret-a-Manger in Bicester Village. Fresh Direct now, that's our newest sort of one. So it's a whole sort of source of companies that we look to use get our supplies from.
And some of the volunteers, we know we've helped them mentally as well, like where they've got something to look forward to, when necessarily they can't get out in the village, so they've got something to focus on when they come up and help do what they're doing, and they get that sense of good feeling about themselves as well.
And what we have heard from a lot of the people that do come to use us is the amount of money that they are saving each week. You know, we do get lots of people just come, I just need some bread, just need some potatoes, things like that, and it does save
plenty of potatoes and bread.
It does save an awful lot of money for people to use all the products that we get, because you know there is nothing wrong with anything. No. We don't means test, so it is literally anybody can come along. So it's not means tested like other sort of community fridges or food banks are. We're not a food bank, we literally stop food from going to wastage. Just one thing that we've got to mention is we also try and do some warm space events, especially over half-term holidays and things like that, where we might just do breakfasts, games, decorate a biscuit, that sort of thing, just so parents get a bit of respite from having their kids for 6 weeks or 2 weeks and things like that, and also to make sure that kids and adults are well fed. So,
And company.
absolutely.
It might just be to come and have a cup of tea and a chat with somebody, which is amazing.
Kerry, I know you've mentioned to me before people have written to you to say they don't know what they would have done some of the weeks, especially sort of
Yes.
during the cost of living crisis we've been
Yeah.
experiencing the last couple
Some of
of
the families that we do each week, I've had people send me photographs of recipes that they've done and how grateful they are for what we do. So yeah, it is a good sense of being in what we do. But we also, on top of that, do the Christmas hampers.
CO2 we're saving too.
That's
Yeah.
exactly it. Yes.
And also, just like everyone else has been doing, you know, we obviously have lots of grants and funds that we try and apply for. We have some lovely writers that help us write our grants and search them out and things like that. So
Know the right places to go.
we are the same as all the other sort of people that have spoken today. It's all based on volunteers. It's all based on grants and the money that we can get in to make us bigger and better.
And we've now got a big, nice catering fridge, catering freezer, where we can store our products with ease now.
We've got
Trying to get them through a door, mind, was a bit
and had to get the shed built to put them in.
Yes.
That's what a lot
We've
of
also been EHO approved. We've got 5 stars on our EHO visits.
Yep.
So
Won an
they,
award.
health and hygiene. Yes.
yeah, awards.
Yeah.
And we've got our Christmas hampers coming up.
Yes.
So every Christmas for this is our 4th year of doing them. We do the last few years it's been around 300. They get each family gets a food parcel, a food hamper, and a gift hamper. And we get nominations from schools, from churches,
Social services.
all sorts
Children's
of
homes.
Bernardos, yeah, absolutely. And we do about 300 hampers, so anything that people have got, you know, chocolates, gifts, men's smellers, anything like that, we're gladly taken.
Definitely, yes, please.
Go into
Don't
our
forget
hampers.
BBC Awards.
Yes,
Yes.
we did.
We did say that.
Yeah.
That.
Rob's
Anything else
highlight.
from you?
No, I think that's it from me.
Where can people drop donations for the hampers or?
So more than welcome to bring it to the community fridge on a Wednesday or a Sunday here, or I'm sure most of you know I'm on Facebook a lot. You can contact me via there, and we have got an email address.
We'll collect all the email addresses afterwards,
Yeah,
because I
send them
forgot
out.
to do the slide with everyone's on, but we'll share them.
Lovely.
We also have a GoFundMe page.
We do have a GoFundMe page, absolutely,
Which has
yes.
just recently gone live.
Yeah.
This week, isn't it?
So yeah, we'll
That's
put that up.
yeah, predominantly for the Christmas
Yes.
donations for Christmas hampers.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you.